sweet bubbling, bubbling, plagues and rot. Disease boiling away in our grandfather's pot. Dreaming of pestilence, plague and melody. For in Nurgle's name we will fight gallantly. The planet of Ix reek of decay and death. And from the garden, Nurgle's general step onto the ground filled with blood, mucus, and pus, to blind them with blight and block out their vox. We fester, we linger, we die, and we are reborn with ashes and ichor is gone.
I should double check and make sure we have it set up so the join works. Yes. Yes, we do have join enabled. Nice. Oops. All right. Should be good now. Eshwar. How's it going, Eshwar? Yeah! All right. We are joining the room. I have everything set up as far as I can tell. YouTube is set up, Twitch is set up, chat is set up. I think we're good. Only thing we gotta do now is smoke, and I'll be quick. $7,700. Interesting. I think we can improve. Trying to think. This is the map I said I could do sub 16, wasn't it? $568 attempts. This one's a bit interesting. This one's a little bit interesting because it's no slide precision. It's also, this is like one of my worst surfaces is dirt. So I'm just trying to think of like how much I can actually save here. 0.2 of a second seems reasonable, but it's going to require us saving a shitload of our speed. We'll listen to strings and then we'll jump in. I'll smoke while we're chilling, and then we will go straight into the grind. We have until, what's today? Today's I guess it's Saturday now. Yeah? Yes, Saturday. So not tomorrow, like not in 9 hours, but in 33 hours, math. Yes, in 33 hours, Weekly Shorts resets. Gonna be a brand new Weekly Shorts. So I have 33 hours in order to improve this time. I probably won't be grinding after work tomorrow because Saturdays are exhausting in kitchens and they're usually our busiest night. Just a heads up, if you are watching on YouTube and you use the, I don't even know how it works, but if you use like the preset hello, where it'll just say like, you know, your username said hello, said hi. I don't see those at all. They don't show up. I don't have the resources to have YouTube and Twitch open, so I choose to have a multi-chat screen. Just a heads up, YouTube, your chats take like 20-30 seconds longer to show up in my chat. And if you use those preset chats, it will sound, or it will come through weird. But we're gonna smoke. That is my plan. Smokity, smokity, smokity. And then we're gonna absolutely crush these fucking PBs. All right, let's fucking get it. All right, so first things first. Let's drive it, see if we can't get a comparable run. Oh, I should probably change this so I'm not listening to the same song over and over again. As much as I'm fine with that, most people don't have autism like I do. Statistically speaking. And then we don't have enough, yeah, we don't have enough room to get around. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna come in really tight. I don't think we actually want to get that, the bit of penalty. Like right here is okay. That particular was terrible. Bit of an angle. Faster, but we can't get down on that side. We have to come down on the other side. And turn too early, crashed out. Not enough space. So we have to be earlier on that corner. I'm trying out some new stuff, but I actually don't think it's anything new. I think it's just drive better, you know? This intro is hard though, because I don't know how to do it without no sliding. Okay, that kind of made sense. Oh my god, my job is so easy right now. And I get paid like reasonably well for it. I'm not gonna say well, because I still work in a kitchen, but I will say reasonably well. Yeah, let's just set a time. I just hit a huge penalty there, but we'll set a time. So we need to gain 1.3 seconds in order to gain. Interesting, that was terrible. Okay, so there. Being down a 10th but being the same speed is fucking crazy. Down a 10th again. Oh, it's using adaptive exposure. I don't know why it does that all the time. I don't want it to. There we go. Now it doesn't look like I'm fucking 5 shades brighter than I should be. Estonian. How's it going, Estonian? I had a friend who was from Estonia in high school. Or at least his name was Estonian. Can't remember if he was from Estonia or not. I'm not Estonian? I feel lied to. You're Estonian, not Estonian. Also, it was more just a random tangent. That was a really, really bad landing, but we'll just crash the middle. My nickname is Estonian, but written in French. Okay. Estonian. Oh, that felt really good, except I didn't get in time. How does he... Like, I know the line. That's the craziest part. I just don't know how he gets in so quickly. Too wide. Too wide, I can't fix it. I know there's no releases. Oh, wow. Okay, we turned out crazy hard there. I don't have a nickname. I was never a nickname person. Mostly because I never really, like, broed out with the homies. Feels good. Except the angle is bad. Damn, my ghost is fast. Are you talking about the you from the past? Yes. Yes, I am. I very much am talking about my ghost when I say, damn, he's fast. It's a frequent running joke in here. I curse out my ghost. I'm like, yo, whoever this ghost is, man, whoever drove this ghost, he can screw right off. He's so much better than I am. Yeah, this is me trying to warm back up on the map. You know, my ghost has 500 attempts, and I'm coming back from an entire work day and a couple days away. So my ghost was a little bit warmer than I am right now. Oh, I released. He's like, fast. Yeah, unfortunately, there's 7,000 fucking people faster than him. I hit penalty there. I'm slower. Yeah. I'm 7249. What's your time? You're gonna be pretty close. Felt pretty good. It felt like a good finish. 16241. Oh wow, literally two 200s. Holy crap. 300s if we're being technical. How does this map compare to your other maps? Is this best map, worst map, middle of the pile? Oh, I crashed rock. I think I was up on my ghost for speed there. Worse, I'm bad at precision. Okay. Are you using bug for 3? I won't be grinding 3 today because I can't be. Are you using the bug for 3? Yeah, that. Yeah, I won't be grinding 3 on stream today because I'm not sure. I don't think I'm supposed to be telling people about it. I know Dowers did post about it though. So hard to say. I feel like if Dowers is posting about it, then it's safe to show people. Still not great. I can come into that faster, but my ghost just has a better line. So we need to figure out what my ghost is doing, because clearly he's doing it pretty well. So low, he looks like front tire is catching second patch of penalty sand. And it also looks like the slide is already initiated while I'm in the downhill. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm currently top 1,000, I think. I don't know how many people have finished, better or worse than I have. That finish was better. Yeah, that finish was way better than my ghost was. Interesting. So slightly higher than the rock and then a little bit lower, and we can get that. Wowzers, my ghost does that part well. Holy shit. Wow, okay, then still down. I gotta see what my ghost's finish is here. This is actually absurd. Yeah, because then I'm faster, but I'm way too close to the wall. This is Alan Walker. This has got to be Alan Walker. I haven't heard this shit in forever. Okay, which is also why I'm going so close in on the right there to get the deep line. Cut in. I feel like I'm getting too much dirt right there. It says Sky High Electromania. It is NCS, but it just has such a similar sound to Alan Walker vibes. Oh, I tried to go in too early. Airtime? Oh, my right lefts are so bad. Ooh, airtime on both sides. That's terrible. My ghost gets basically no airtime and goes long. Interesting. Oh, there's a rock there? 700 attempts and I've never gotten that tight to the left. Definitely don't want airtime, and I didn't realize that the course drops off on a heart right there. This start is very rough. Not gonna lie. Probably my worst part of the track. I can do better with pretty much every other part, but my start is terrible. My Ghost has it quite well. That part I should be doing a small left-right to get my tire onto the tarmac part. But these are things that I know I should be doing. I'm just not good enough to incorporate them. And it's, you know, failed attempts are gonna get us closer to the goal of finally getting what I want, but that didn't feel very good. Yeah, I'm wide. Let's find our leeway here. So somewhere around there, but then we're too tight. So right here, come down. Does that give us any speed? No. No speed. So basically my Ghost is just crushing this first part. Because even if I get penalty, yeah, 20 slower with penalty. Oops, that's gonna be too much. Jeez, it's gonna be really tough for me to gain on this map. My Ghost drives very, very well. I do know, it's not a release though. It's not a release. Kafra told me explicitly. So I do know that you can pull yourself up onto that top road, basically. The same thing that we're doing here on the bottom by getting one tire on and starting to gain traction on concrete instead of the dirt. Yeah, we caught. Trying to go into that corner way too late as well. Needs to be earlier. Better. Better speed. Okay. So we can gain quite a bit against my Ghost in the end. I would say about a 10th. So I need a consistent start. Let's figure out what that looks like. We need to full steer at least the first half of this. Let go. It's a really bad downhill. Somehow ahead, but behind in speed. And then terrible speed. And bad end because the right side. Even though you get more road, it's always worse. That was really bad. My uphill is really rough right now. This actually is a better start than my Ghost. My Ghost is faster though. No line. I honestly think we had enough speed right there to beat my Ghost. It's hard to say for sure. Too much rock. Now I need to decide how much time I want to commit to each map. Because again, not a lot of time to grind left in the faster but down on my Ghost. Okay, so there's, yeah, most of my improvement is going to be my beginning, my middle. Sorry, most of my improvement is going to be my end. I just need a better beginning and middle. That downhill's tough. Both of the right lefts on this map, well, it's a right left and then a left right, but they're both very, very difficult. Trying to do these at speed is 16. Oh, wow. Nice. 16 is still only top 3K? No way.
You pray that this life will carry on. I stay until you leave me drowning.
It's gotta be really tight up there, though. That penalty stand really sucked. Total time on the map, 7 minutes? Here I am with an hour 34.
Fuck.
I have 671 attempts. I have a funny feeling you've been playing Trackmania a little bit longer than I have. I have a different strat. The line that I'm using, or something at least pretty close to it, is being used by a top 50 person right now. Started 11 months. 11 months is quite some time. I am 120 hours in. But yeah, the line I'm using is a very good line. I just need to do it better. It's mostly a learning opportunity for me, as I like to do my discovery and figure out my line as close as I can to what the actual good lines would be. And then I have a couple people that come into the stream that are incredibly talented at the game. Oh, fuck. That come in and help. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm like, there's ways that I could gain in each section against my ghost to just echo out a little bit of improvement. My problem is I'm a huge perfectionist, and so I'm always trying to do the absolute best I can do. Oh, that was terrible. A little bit further, and I would have been able to. Okay, so I think we should have to slide into it. So what's the angle that's gonna do that for us? Straight rectangle with a curve that's a downhill. The car's at about 30 degrees. Any further than 30, and we're gonna get no slide. We're gonna get slides. The car's at 30 degrees, and I want to slide all the way up until my left tire can touch and pull. What does that line look like? And there's also like a 10% margin for error on the landing. I think I understand. Yeah, so like, no, my problem is I'm fighting against my perfectionism of like, oh, I pulled too hard into the right. I'm fighting against my perfectionism. I'm trying to compete with some very, very talented players. And you're just trying to set PBs. It's unfortunate because like once I learn how to do the tricks that I understand what they're doing, be vibing. Nope, still airtime. But I gotta get better, and I'm starting to use a new controller. I was using an Xbox Elite controller, and now I'm using a G7. A GameSir G7 Pro. I think that's what it's called. That was good, but my angle's way too high. So we need to do that exact same line, but like probably 3 car lengths back, 3 sideways car lengths back. Got a lot of penalty there. It's okay though. Still drive it. It's a perfectly level ending with -1.7, -1.7. Interesting. losing 8 speed here? Is it my no slide? Oh, it's my no slide. I don't know if that's too far on the downhill. Feels like it is. Yeah, we need to get more of that road for sure. 100% we need a little bit more road. Whoops. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. I'm not gonna drive it, but out of curiosity, what are you doing differently? There's not too much variance in this map. There's a couple of different lines so you can go wider in certain parts to get a title line through. Why did I just release? I knew I was going to be slower right away. That wheel bump is brutal. That was pretty good. And then -7 there. Am I getting a slide in the downhill? Because that's still -6. Why? Slight airtime. With the extra speed, we save a 1/10 on the finish if we go right and jump. This actually feels pretty good. But I don't think that beats my PB pace. I think that beats my ghost pace. This is a room. That airtime is brutal. Still, my finish is, I think, actually not very good. That was nuts, but I just fucking goofed it. And then that's -10. Is it because I'm jerking the car? Do we have to literally like coast side to side on that part? I think it has to be, right? Also, 37 minutes until we go until we have to run ads again. Just as a heads up. Unfortunately, Twitch forces me to run advertisements. So we still want to come into that a little bit sharper. And then even right there. See, no, that's too high. It's frustrating. Rock. Airtime. Ah. Nope. Terrible. I'm still ending up too wide, which means our cut-in can be a little bit stronger than it is. Can't release. Lose too much speed if we're releasing. Got a little bit of air time when I went into that. You can hear the car. It was like, so hard. It is so insanely difficult to not to not get the airtime in those downhills. It's the moment you do, you're dead in the water. Faster yet slower. Oh, no, that's not how we do it. I might have to drive this one without my ghost, honestly. Better speed, worse ending by 1400ths. Interesting. Nope. Deep breaths, Cactus. We'll get there. Just because my ghost is absolutely nuts at this. Yeah, didn't turn in enough. Airtime. Into the downhill. First tile. I'm already slower because we skidded out the car. Faster, but it's a wrong angle. So it's like, it doesn't even matter that you're up 3 speed right there because you can't. That angle, it's so difficult. Absolutely nuts. Oh, my ghost, it gets a beautiful slide through that. Holy shit. Seems like I went a little bit too far, but I just brake tapped for some strange reason. I don't know why I brake tapped, but I definitely did. Airtime. My front wheels lifted off for just as freaking second. Oh my god. So it's gotta be like this, down here. No steer through, no slide through. Somehow still down 5 speed. And then if I can get a better angle, we could carry all of that speed through to the finish. So we were just 25 speed ahead. How do we take all of that through to the finish with us? Also, I need to adjust when I'm steering there because I have crashed that rock so many times. I released. Oh. Building up habits. That's an interesting line right beside the lights. Pulled my car in a little bit too far. So it's almost like I should be like letting off right before. Right before I get into the turns. Yeah, too slow because we got airtime. Actually, insanity how bad that airtime hurts us. Airtime again. The word precision for the definition of this track is definitely the right word because wow. Wowzers. The amount of precision involved in this is absurd. Yes, might be one where I turn off the HUD. It's also like, you know, it's good and it's bad because there's a lot of times where I know these runs are going to be terrible right away because I get a really bad speed split. If you get a really terrible speed split, you know, you can almost guarantee you the rest of your run's not going to go well. Negative 1.36 on the cross. I mean, we're still kind of slow going into it. So most of it is just getting our front right wheel onto the dirt. Bad bounce, so we lost speed. Interesting. There's this starter where I gain like 500s. I would like to hit that starter. Steered way too far out to the right hand side on the concrete there. Oh, my ghost goes down so far on the right. So we can get that nice tight angle here, get a little bit more road. Fucking huge, 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 huge. Let's go. Holy crap, let's go. Okay. Now I don't have to deal with my freaking ghost, dude. Get a little bit better in here. I will say that ghost is fast though. That ghost was a speedy boy. I lost, was that 500s in the end? So my ghost had a better end, which is interesting. And then, yeah, so I could get a shitload of speed going through there, but I can't carry it over. Maybe we can if we do that. Okay, yeah, now my ghost has a really, really strong finish. He's got basically straight line next to lights. Oh, okay. I see exactly where we're losing speed, and it's in our exits. Our line isn't smooth coming out of the dirt, so we're losing a ton of speed right there. I'm gonna lose a bunch here as well, but I'll see if I can. I'm not gonna try and demonstrate it, but I'll call it out if I do it. That one wasn't bad. See, now that I'm conscious of it, I'm gonna be trying to do it constantly. So, big difference on whether or not I'm gonna be able to accidentally do this or not. I can steer a little bit more than that. I'm so scared of steering, but at the same time, like, I have to steer. Yeah, there's a little bit of speed I can get. The line looks worse because you get a negative time doing it, but there is more speed to gain just by being a little bit cleaner. Not far enough left. This is where it's going to get really, really tricky. I can definitely get a sub 16 on this map. It's just a matter of whether or not, you know, I can get the consistency in order to execute it, because I see what I'm doing, and I understand what I'm doing is wrong, and I also understand that my angle needs to be a little bit sharper coming around here. Something like that. It's a little bit off, but it's gonna work. So we can come up here early. Down, lost a little bit of speed there. Interesting. So we want to come out of that a little bit straighter and then slide towards the finish. I shouldn't do runs while I'm trying to analyze. It's very hard for my brain to multitask that way. So I'm trying to mentally run the other run back.
Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
And let me have too much speed if we go out. So that whole line needs to be backed up by like a car and a half. So like right here into the shallow, aim here into the low, aim here into the low, right here. Really, still negative speed. Only 4 and then 6, but like that, there's still a negative there. I don't know.
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night.
Oh,
That's how it
I think that just bubbled into my eye. Ah! Yeah, I definitely did. That burns. Ow! It's in my eye. All right, top 5,000. Top 5,000 or bust. We're better than this shit. I say that, and I literally had like a top 5,000 start, and I just fucking goofed it. So actually, I do realize that we are coming into this turn just a little bit too sharp, and we're losing some speed because of it. So I think we figure out this slightly lower line, come in nice and sharp. And again, it's gonna look, I think it's gonna look worse, you know, because it's gonna look like the line is slower because you have a negative pace, but I think you come out faster. I'm gonna test my theory here. That's too high. I understand. I understand. That's why I'm hitting the penalty. So I can hit. I get it. I get it. The penalty is so I can get lower on the ramp faster. I didn't clue in as to why we're using the penalty, and so I was using it poorly every time. I get it now. I'm about to crush my ghost by probably 0.2. Sub 16 inbound. I need to get the downhill, and I need to not crash in the end. Other than that, like, look at these consistent starts. Start rate now is fucking 12 out of 10 in comparison to my ghost, except for right there. That was 11.5 out of 10. My ghost is better at the downhill. I'll quickly stretch out my hand because we're just literally holding one side of the controller. God knows that in just holding one button the whole time is steering. It does get to be a little bit, you know, cramping, a little bit tight. That's a good downhill. Good uphill. Terrible landing. And not the greatest finish. So we do want to be a little bit tighter in the finish. Interesting. A little bit tighter in the finish. It's good to know, though. Yeah, came in a little bit too close to the wall. Interesting. This is my ghost's old line, but slightly worse. Started out better, but I skidded out quite a bit. Oh no, airtime! No, as if I got airtime! The double penalty really surprises me that we're somehow still ahead right there. Oh, I drove rock and I would have been faster. What am I doing with my life? See, he pulls in, but when you pull in like that, you lose speed. Maybe he's trying to lose speed for the downhill? Seems weird. This is wide. This is really wide. Can't set up for the no slide in the end. Yeah, we lose a lot. If I break tap, I lose speed. The reason I'm losing a lot is because we need to go higher. So it's a hill that goes straight, and then like you land into a slight downhill. So you need, if your two lines are like this and the downhill is here, you basically need to land in such a way where you're going to go like this directly onto the downhill rather than bounce around on the downhill. And so I'm having a really, really hard time executing that perfectly. But other than that, my start is consistently stronger, and I can gain some speed in the start when I don't drive straight through the penalty. I came in too early. I'm basically immediately changing, so I'm going right axis, left axis, but it's I can either tap twice to go left on the downhill and then just do tap initiation, or I can do a slightly longer release, like a left release, right. That's backwards, right release, left. Kind of at the same timing as, you know, how I just said that, right release, left. But I just released acceleration to do that, so that was pretty terrible. Yeah, we definitely want to get the landing on the dirt there. The rock landing could be insane if it's like absolutely perfect, but I think getting that landing absolutely perfect is just not worth risk. Like you bounce a lot right there. If you're watching on Twitch, just a heads up, you have ads in 8 minutes. A little bit less. Really, that's still minus 20 speed. Still negative 11. Whoa, God. We can definitely get a significantly stronger start. No slide, come on down, come on down. This is gonna be a little bit ugly. Fuck. Earlier. Okay, so we can actually just tap left on that one. We don't really need to full steer. I think that's going to make a big difference because I was full steering and I was overthrowing it quite a bit. It requires a good uphill, and I am not getting a good uphill. Where did I spin out? Nope, slow. This is tricky now, because now I kind of know what the start should look like. I'm very particular about it. I just spun my car out. That right there is what I was talking about earlier. If you're still in the stream, when I was talking about if I come out of the turn too aggressively, I'm also losing a lot of speed. So right there, that was a nice smooth exit from the turn. My angle sucked. A nice smooth exit from the turn. So we ended up not losing a ton of speed. But I need to do that on every single turn, where I don't come out too aggressively and instead come out nice and sharp. Save a little bit of airtime right there. Huh. I wonder why going up the front is so much better. Oh, I need to be higher up on the road, not higher up on the hill. Oh my god, my life makes so much more sense right now. Okay. 57 minutes? It's very difficult. I wonder what Kafra ended on this one. I don't know what our 0.6 is. That's what I usually go for. Is 0.6 for whatever Kafra's time is, and then I'm usually happy. However, I don't know what Kafra's time is, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to successfully tell what my outcome should be here. Point 0.06. That was that was 1,600 people. That was 1,600 people. Holy crap. Okay. I'm gonna run ads. We're gonna keep drive a little bit of PB here, and then probably move on for a little bit. Maybe come back to this. I'll be back in 3. Grab a snack, grab still something to eat, do what you need to do.
Like a curse.
All right, so I've actually, my ghost did pretty well, right? Except my ghost is slow. I found this out while I was just driving in my ads here. My ghost is very slow, especially in the start. There's 5 extra speed to get in the start. Doesn't sound like much. Trust me, it is. Most of it is gonna come from coming down a little bit lower right here. Getting a no slide in here, coming in low here, and starting to come in nice and sharp here, up high. And then if we can straighten out, we can carry an insane amount of speed through the end there. This is okay. There's pace with my ghost. There's a lot of lines that are like just about pace or a little bit faster than my ghost. Oh, I'm falling into old habits. I just got airtime. That hurts so bad. Forget that, like, we can steer while we're in dirt. We just can't steer a lot. Oh, I steered too far. Lights killed me because we need to be higher up on the road. Now, okay, so now I know what to do. It's just a matter of incorporating it into our line and actually trying to act upon it and execute it. This is a really bad start, but we're gonna drive it. No, we're not. I turned in too early off of the slide. Interesting. So my ghost actually does have the idea with that almost completely forward start. Right idea, wrong execution. Penalty. Don't slide into the rock. That's not going to help us set a PB time at all. Unless you guys know something I don't. And rocks are actually the way to go. I doubt it though. Too low. I was doing good, but I got fucking psyched out. Tripped up. Messed up. I'm bad at the game. Insert your adjective. I will accept full responsibility for my badness. God, it is tough to get this downhill line. Plus 15 speed. Okay. So if we can get that exact same line with the same start that my ghost has, or a better start even. Better start, always good. I will accept that 10 out of 10 times. And we should be vibing. it's hard, like it's really hard to see if any of these ends are better or worse, because sometimes you gain, sometimes you don't. I suppose I could do copium times, but as soon as I finish the track, it's gonna reset my copium timer, isn't it? And I'm really falling into old habits right now. Just a little bit unfortunate. My angle was wrong going into the uphill. Still oversteered a little bit. I would assume that my oversteer there is what got me my -7, because otherwise I felt faster. Airtime. I think even my ghost oversteers, actually. -8, because we oversteer at the bottom of that, coming in too sharp for sure. Okay. Getting what my ghost does consistently is great practice. It's fantastic practice for consistent driving and for precision. But at the same time, it is so stressful. Stressful might be the wrong word. Taxing. Mentally taxing. I don't feel like overtly stressed if I don't get the 45 places that I would like to get to be top 5,000. But it's just mentally taxing to sit here and focus on the super precise line, the super precise no slide, very precise speed management, no air time, constant perfect left rights or right lefts. It's like precision is just, you know, kind of like full speed. Full speed, some people say it's relaxing. And maybe I'll get that way with full speed, but for me, full speed is stressful because like the amount of attention I have to pay while driving in full speed is crazy. We're trying to land. I think we're trying to land a little bit too close to the rock, or maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a line going up onto the road earlier where you go and basically land at the rock. Yes, there is. Okay. +6 speed. We shaved off almost a 10th. Alright, those are my 2 energy drinks gone. I don't plan on being awake for an incredible amount of time, honestly, so everyone might be surprised that I just drank 2 energy drinks, but the joys of ADHD. What's the HDs and why are there 80 of them? Back in my day, we just had ADDs. And no one could do it because we didn't have calculators in our pocket. Kind of a terrible ending. That landing is very difficult to get, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't feel, nah, it did. I can get a consistent landing and like a good uphill finish. I think we're vibing. Sub 16. It's insanely difficult though. So we're not going hard right there. We do need to go far enough right that we can do another right left. Slow. Yep. God, it's so hard to do. Game's just punishing me. It's like, it doesn't matter how well you drive, Cactus, I'm still gonna f you. Oh, wheel touched on the rock. No way. I always forget that your wheelbase is like 1 frame larger than it visually shows. Or if like the rims are wider than my tires or something by a little bit. Maybe that's the secret. But like visually it shouldn't be touching whatever it is, and it still does. Yeah, so we can't come down like that, otherwise we're gonna lose speed. So basically everything has to be done on like a 45. Except that one. That one you gotta come in at the weird angle in order to get the reduced speed to the downhill. Okay, so I think we wanna... I would assume we would have to come off of that and then counter steer to preserve our turn. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try and come up, a little bit of a wiggle, counter steer while we're turning. No, we're still falling into the habit of coming too far into the middle of the ramp. I think I need to come up higher on the ramp. On the final dirt hill before the finish. I need to come. This is so difficult to explain without. I should probably just checkpoint spawn it. This can still be done better. My ghost can still be done. Fuck. I'm really bad at the downhill right now. I don't know what's going on with me. Holy sh! That scared the crap out of me. Holy crap. Thank you for the subscription, Arista. Over on YouTube, welcome in. I didn't realize that's what my alert sound was, and that literally did just almost give me a heart attack. I was like, what is that noise? I was gonna say, this feels fast. It was still a pretty bad landing though. And it was fast. Well, faster, not necessarily fast. I don't know who drove this uphill, but they suck! Nope. 2 bad turns in a row. Absolutely zero recovering from that. 1 bad turn, I could probably do it. 2 bad turns, no point. And then that one just needs to be a slight left once we point the car right. And here... You'd think after 1,000 attempts, or almost 1,000 attempts, I would be a little bit more consistent. Oh, airtime. Gross. Gross. And then, yeah, most of that's going to come to angling the car when we jump and counter steering with the angle, which might be a little bit difficult, honestly. Might be slightly outside of my skill set, I'm not going to lie. Wow, completely tied. Interesting that I was up speed, but 100% tied with my Ghost on both checkpoint and finish. Find that interesting. Too sharp? You can tell right away now if I turn too sharp coming out of a slide or a turn on the dirt. Because of how much speed that we're losing in the process of doing so. Like right there, down 10 speed. And it's pretty much every single time we do it, we lose 10 speed. Oof. Okay, so I just did a bunch of things wrong there. I brake tapped and then tried to counter steer. And we just need to not brake tap. Just need to counter steer when we're coming off the jump. But then I also need to find the place where we can land into the no slide on the dirt to gain some speed that way, because I'm losing speed right now, and I'm getting a really, really bad finish in having kind of a crap landing. But also the second turn. The second turn here is the freaking bane of my existence right now. That was terrible. Yeah, it doesn't matter that I was up 8 speed because all went downhill from there. Oh, that was actually good if I didn't turn so early. -10 because we turned too hard. And that's our indication that we need to be going a little... Oh, that was terrible. We got airtime. This is our indication that we need to be turning in just a little bit sooner. Something like that. Airtime right there, so minus 20. Precision is the name of the game. I don't know. The name of the map is Obwanang. Maybe that means something in a different language. Perhaps it is just letter spam. Obwanang. Right side of right finish would probably make more sense, right? Not like coming up on the right side of the words, the hill, but hitting the right side, so like jumping towards the right would in theory be better. I don't know how much speed we lose doing that. I should look. Don't you think we're done? Oh. That downhill is so difficult. Don't you think we're done? There's a perfect line for it, but getting it while coming out of a no slide? freaking difficult. I wonder if there's actually value in going that far over. Oh, I'm trying to go too high. Yep. I'm literally watching myself overturn at the bottom of every one of my turns, because they're too wide. If those lights did not get in my way, I think that was probably 16-0. If not, maybe 15-9. That should have been 16-0 though. I just need the faster starter, honestly. Like I just need a better starter and consistent in the mid. Slower. Which means I have to go a little bit wider. Maybe I can get the no. Slight gain in the end because my landing was pretty much perfect, but I was just way too far behind. I'm coming in too wide still. Yeah, I need to come in way different than that. Not way different, but not how I currently am. Put up a prediction. How many times am I going to get absolutely destroyed by this downhill? Answer, yes. The cactus, that's not a yes or no question. It is now. Still negative because I'm slow. So most of our gain here is going to come from speed retention. It looks like that's too low. Oh, that rock. I got absolutely smoked by that rock. Otherwise, that was beautiful. Okay, good start. Terrible downhill, though. If I can get a good downhill off of that start, it's vibes. Not a good start. Worst start, arguably. Oh, so we actually kind of just play into the bounce. I'm a little bit high up. Fast though, maybe fast enough. I think I wheel touched the lights. I think I wheel touched the lights. Oh, that's painful. Have the right idea though. So feed into the bounce, into the turn, keep the speed. Plus 12? Wait, what? There's a start where I come out of this plus 12? Yes, there is. So it's gonna be like a weird bounce here into the downhill, but we need to get traction sooner, so the bounce can't be that bad. Something like that. Into the slide, into the wide, not into the rock. I was gonna say into the wide, but no. I will not be saying into the slide, into the wide, because I crashed. All right, low to the downhill, into the slide. Kind of screwed that up, but that's okay. Into the downhill sharp. Screwed that one up again. Wiggle to the left, downhill. Good line, good line. Okay, okay. I understand why we're going so high on the road. Because there's a better line. It's not deeper on the ramp. It's just sharper into the rock. This makes so much more sense because let me keep the momentum of the downhill. I can get the better start. I can get the better start. I don't know if I can keep it. Nope, So I need to come in further right. We do that by coming in a little bit lower, turning earlier, not overturning the car. I just spun out. No matter. Falling into old habits. We take the bounce. We go into the wide. Don't start sliding that early. That was a bad bounce. Okay, so aim for the bush. Aim for the bushes, partner. And a downhill. Close. That wouldn't have been a huge gain, but that was really freaking close. Better start. Better downhill. Better uphill. Better speed. Small record. Let's freaking go. Top 5K. I think if I didn't rock there, I was vibing. I'm getting a little trigger happy. We're just gonna tap it. Just gonna tap it in. Tap it in. Just tap it in. Get in your home, car! Don't you want to go in your home? Airtime. Fuck! That was actually a really good run. I was a little bit behind, but I could have made it up with a better downhill. To go a little bit lower still, which means something like this, and then come in here, and then something like this, something like this. And then I came in way too fucking wide! Ah! I had to make sure my window wasn't open. I'm not just like shouting out into the neighborhood at 2 in the morning. Ah! Gotta come down that hill a little bit earlier. That was terrible. Oh, we bumped the fucking rock again. Okay, yes, we do want to turn a little bit earlier. Aim into it, aim for the flat. This is funny. I'm hitting spots of the map that I've like never hit before because I'm trying to change my line in ways that I've never done before. I can get a sub 16. I know I can. Ah! And I need to be earlier into that turn like my ghost does. I will say that. Fuck, that was a gorgeous start if I was one car length further back so I didn't have to hard left turn like that. think this last 1.5 is gonna be, or 1.25 is gonna be very difficult. I just got airtime and would have lost all my speed anyways. What am I doing? Brain fried after a long day of work. We're just gonna turn it into a jump now. 1,000 attempts later, it's time to turn it into a jump. Interesting that I was negative speed, but still managed to save 0.7. Oh, if there was no airtime there. Also, I need to go and get my water bottle very shortly, because those energy drinks did very little for my hydration. They kept me awake, fairly alert. But, very little for the old hydration. $16.0. That was a really bad finish too. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but that was a absolutely horrendous finish. I think I'm entering the dirt uphill too early, which is a weird concept for me. I wonder if Estonian managed to break 16. Hey, Jacob J 2000. Welcome in, Jacob J. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Is the J for jingle? Because that would just be perfect. That's where my brain goes. I got airtime on that downhill. I say I'm gonna be noticeably slower here. Terrible. Welcome in, Jacob J. I'm assuming you are also a Trackmania player or a Trackmania enthusiast. A Trackmaniac, if you will. Yes. Nice. What is your favorite style of driving? Don't say ice. I won't be mad at you if you say ice, but I'll be sad. I like RPG or normal plastic. Interesting. I don't even know if I can distinguish plastic right now. I guess there's been some plastic in campaign. It's like the weird looking shiny stuff, yeah? Oh, that felt really fast, but apparently my ghost is just freaking Himothy. That was a crazy ending. That was a crazy ending. There is still a 10th for me to save. never get my ghosts start. Yeah, absolutely, join in. I've been grinding solo for like an hour and a half, but I'm determined to break. I'm determined to break 16 seconds. I know I can do it. It was the goal I set for myself early on in the week. And I don't know what my buddy's time is. I think it says we're doing campaign right now, but we're in weekly shorts. WS, PB, and J. Not campaign. A little bit of bouncy tires. Better finish? Yes, but only by 30 because we were slow at the finish. Ah, I overturned. Let me grab my water. I can already feel the dry mouth kicking in. It's gonna get a little bit distracting right now. Let me grab my water. It should take me about 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Let me get rid of these cans too. Oh, I have that water. It's right behind me. I did a dumb, and life is a nightmare. Oh. Can't seem to find the room. Sorry, did you? It's not the right room. The room is actually called. That's my campaign room. Hold on. I think it's yeah, WS, PB, and Jelly. I'm dumb and didn't update my join command. It's definitely not on private. Oh, there you go. Helps if I have the right room name. Oh, I got a bouncy finish. Damn. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Oops. Doo-doo-doo. What's PB for you on this one? Oh. Ah, I know what I need to do. I just don't know if I have the strength to do it. Oh, there we go. That was better. Landing was really bad, though. Landing was really bad. Finish was crazy. 1.7 or 17 hundredths. That's how you use words. $15.8, huge. That's gotta be, what is that, top 1,000, top 700? $498. Is top 8? I'm not sure I know what you mean. Certainly not 0.498. Oh, wow.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you've got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside.
That is naughty.
How long do I got to keep you? Down in the deep
I'm okay at the game, you know, for having picked it up, played 120, 130 hours. Hard for me to guess because I had left the game on overnight a few times. So my AFK hours have added up on Steam. Oh, slower. Slower, and I bumped the rock. Terrible. I swear to God, if I had a percentage for failures on each turn, that downhill would be probably 65% of my fails. Okay, so we actually can cut that really, really, really tight. This song's not nearly as much of a banger as the last one was. This one's kind of repetitive. Had my music all turned up because the last one was a bop. Airtime killed me.
now you've got me reaching out. Do you see you got me falling?
Oh, I just need water because holy crap was I worked, I don't know why I did it, but I only had like 2 cups of water at work today. And when you work in a hot ass kitchen, you need your water. So I could like catch up and drink like 2 bottles of water before I go to bed. Getting the no slide around the first part without getting the fucking penalty is terrible. Ah! Oh. What's your map 3? Are you using bug finish? Or just Uber route? I know a lot of top players using the bug finish. Oh, really? I lost 10 on that. Must have been from the left-hand slide on the downhill. Should we get to that first part? Seems like we just want to coast to the downhill. Kind of terrible because we're just too far ahead. Oh, I need 0.7 on my ghost. 0.07. 0.07. I just want to break 15. Do it the easy way. I love the concept of rooms, but man, my ADHD barely allows me to have my ghost on the screen, let alone other drivers. Not trying to get distracted with how much better people are by me. I already know you guys are insane. Okay, and then right side's still down, even though we're up speed. So we lose speed going right side. Oh, too much penalty. Oh, -12 because they're going too close to the corner. Oh, I got sneeze. Ow. That didn't tickle. If you're watching on Twitch, just a heads up, you have 11 minutes before I have to run ads. And I do 3 minutes of ads at a time so that no one gets ads for like an hour when they come in. So just as a heads up, 11 minutes, and then we'll be running 3 minutes of ads. Oh, too far back right now to catch up, I think. I don't know why I want to full steer that corner instead of tap. Oh, it's because I need the tighter finish. That's right. Airtime is brutal there. Okay, saved a 5th. No speed bonus, but I'm starting to see where that finish is ideal. It's the only thing that I kind of wish I had Kafra's record for is I want to see his finish. So one part of my run, I feel like I'm probably losing about a 10th at least on my finish. Airtime, brutal. I'd say probably a 10th on the start, a 10th on the finish at least. I don't know where the heck I would be missing 3 more 10ths. I would assume I'm dropping a gear somewhere or getting bad speed on a corner. Like right there. As soon as you turn out sharp. a terrible finish. You're losing 3/10 at the last CP to the finish. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I feel like my finish is brutal. I can see a 10th that I'm losing. So it doesn't surprise me that I'm losing 3 other 10ths there. Finish is kind of weird. I know how I have to do it. I just cannot execute that landing to save my life. Slow. And then that would have been coming. I would have come a little bit too far down on that. So when I leave pretty straight and then angle the car just a little bit though. I'd say probably 15 degrees. Not sure what that would look like in terms of steering. Hey, Shisui, good morning. I would be better if they stopped nerfing Sarada. Other than that, I'm absolutely fantastic. How are you doing this morning? Good, just woke up. Nice. Ah! We'll put that rock there. What do you think, Shisui? Do you think happy Saturday? To you as well. I mean, Saturday doesn't mean much to me. Just means my work night's gonna be super busy. That's about it. I appreciate the well wishes, though. Happy Saturday to you as well. That was sloppy. That is completely fair. You gotta enjoy your time off wherever you can find it. But yeah, just like Friday, Saturday doesn't mean much for me. Saturday, Sunday type of deal doesn't mean much. Sunday's a slow day for me at work, at least. And then Monday just means that I'm about to be on my days off. So everyone's just like, oh, the Mondays. And I'm like, yeah, Monday. Actually, before I say anything about that latest chapter, have you read latest chapter or seen the panels? Yes. I'm very worried Sarada is gonna lose her Mangekyo. I don't know how she's gonna get EMS. Unless Tree Dad surrenders his eyes, because I mean, like, he's not really using them right now. He's very much a tree. Can never get that little wiggle. And I know, like, Himawari is on site right now, so I'm not worried that, like, you know, Sarada's gonna die or Sarada's gonna be in any real danger. But I am a little bit worried that, like, she's just gonna get sidelined. I just like that Kashin Koji, trying to be a little shiesty boy, caused Shikamaru's master plan to fall apart. Good old Kashin Koji. I'm not worried about spoiling Boruto for anybody else who hasn't read the chapters, because there's probably like 4 Boruto readers that potentially could ever watch my stream. I don't know. I don't know where I want Ikimoto to go. Like, I don't know what what storyline I want him to pay off. Like, obviously I want to know what happens with Mamushi. But like, I don't know if I want more Himawari and Kurama. If I want like Sarada Mangekyo, or sorry, EMS. If I want like Kawaki to stop being a dong. Okay, so we still need to be a little we still need to be a little bit higher up on there on the ramp. I mean, like, I'm not sure what storyline I want them to advance. I know Ikimoto has a way of like kind of pushing all the different perspectives forward at once, and then sometimes we miss a couple of perspectives for a little bit, just so off-screen events can happen, or like out of panel events. I don't know how you say that in a manga. Events that the audience aren't privy to. Just a heads up, we are coming up on 3 minutes of ads in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want payoff for.
Summertime, I try to make you mine, it wouldn't work. Put in work, I had to push you first. I lost my mind, went berserk. I feel like Uzi Vert, Vivian Westwood chain hanging right around my neck. Balenciaga kicks 44 when I step. Summer fine. I saw you right.
Interesting. So minimizing our airtime does have value, but not on the right hand side.
Waiting for you to call one more time. Without you here, can't sleep.
I'm so far behind right now, it doesn't even matter. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna quickly run 3 minutes of ads. I will still respond to messages if they come up in chat. I'm just gonna have a drink of my water and hang out. I will be back in 3 minutes. Holy, 15-5. Wow. Wowzers. Well, if 0.498 is top 8, and I can only assume that there's absolutely no way in hell Kafra is 0.6 ahead of me, so I have met my goal. Still higher. Finish is so difficult. Oh, too low? High. Too high. I don't even think precision does this frickin' justice. Frickin' ultra precision.
One specific frequency.
Wheel touched on the rock. Decent start. Somehow slower for every other part. I oversteered a lot here, so I'm gonna be down like, yeah, 12 speed or so. Alright, welcome back everybody. I hope you had an enjoyable break. If it wasn't enjoyable, I don't know what to tell you. Have more enjoyable time away from me. Currently it's 1,000 clones. Sarda and Kawaki are out of commission. The only ones are Boruto, Daemon, Himawari, Konohamaru, and Team 10. Yeah. That's kind of why I feel like it has to be like a Himawari or Boruto development. Like obviously it could be Daemon, but you know, Ada's not exactly doing much in the fight right now. Daemon's insane, but you know, he's very occupied in not letting Ada die. So it seems like a Boruto Himawari. Yeah. Yeah. And there's no one really around that he can just like trust Sarada to.
Stay focused, man's on a mission. Wavy like the ocean, ain't got time for inhibition. Eyes on a prize, lock it in your vision. Straight up, man, that's gotta make a decision. Stay focused, man, I gotta go. Can't be going backwards, I can't be going slow.
Yeah, it seems likely we're gonna get a Himawari development. Because we know that Kurama's more in tune with her now. She's more in tune with Kurama's chakra. So it would be really interesting to see you know, some early forms of either like Jin Cloak or other Kurama abilities. Yeah, I don't even know if I would put Konohamaru up against Mamushi though. Like that's a crazy matchup. Like Konohamaru's batting out of his league huge against Mamushi. I think he could be a part of the solution. I just don't think it's gonna be like Konohamaru comes to the rescue. It was, yeah, like exactly. It was incredibly hard for him to take out Matsuri. And like I would be surprised. I would be very, very surprised if we got like a Konohamaru focus for the next part. Like I love me some Konohamaru. He's great. And now he's not like just comedic relief, but still, you know, Konohamaru's not doing great. But yeah, I think, you know, again, Daemon, I'm not sure. Because Daemon's really focused on making sure Ada doesn't die. So it's just hard for Daemon to do much of anything right now.
Straight up madness, you know how we roll.
But like maybe Konohamaru, Team 10, Himawari. And then Boruto snaps out of it at the last moment and finally comes in to help with the clutch, maybe something like that. I could see something like that. Was it Metal Lee and Rock Lee? What? That would be so out of left field. Don't worry, guys. Metal Lee and Rock Lee are here.
Yeah.
Like Metal Lee, sure, but like it'd be so out of place. That's what I'm saying. Like 59 chapters later, and here comes Metal Lee with a flying elbow. At that point, just bring back Gaara. Have we seen him at all post time skip? Was he in the spread with all the different time skip designs? Like, have we? I don't think we've seen his time skip design, have we? I don't remember. Metal Lee has never been a no, not at all. Yeah. That's why we haven't seen him. Ikimoto doesn't know how to draw Metal Lee's time skip for. Iki's like, I don't know what to do with Metal Lee. Maybe people will forget if they haven't seen Metal Lee in four years. By the time we get him in animation, or by the time we get them in animation, years have passed. Oh, why am I going so sharp on that corner? This is terrible. That was better. That was faster up until the downhill where I crashed. Ah, that fucking rock. It just doesn't really fit in. Like, we don't know anything about Metal Lee post time skip, and right now we're focusing on fighting Shinju. It just doesn't seem like the time to be bringing in Metal Lee. Like, just, oh, here, by the way, here's also some Metal Lee backstory and some fill-in of what has happened. He was too busy completing an insane physical challenge by Rock Lee to come in and help with the fight, but now he's ready to open up the 8 gates and not die. But no, like it'd be cool because, like, yeah, like you said, post time skip design, but it's just silly at this point. Like, getting sidelined harder than frickin' Ino? Shino? The bug guy. Why am I not remembering his name right now? It's Shino. Not actual bug. But not from Boruto, but back from Naruto. Ikimoto does bring Metal Lee into the story at some point. He has to bring Iwabe and Denki in as well. So, previously, bringing in Iwabe would actually be really cool to see. Denki, I don't really care for, but I would like to see how they handle Iwabe. Alright, I gotta fucking focus up here a little bit so we can get this 0.071 that I need. Turned out too hard. Yeah, it would just be a weird thing to do at this point. Like, I don't care if Iki does it. Iki has been known to make questionable decisions all the time. but it's just, it would be so out of left field that for me it would feel a little bit forced. You know, again, I don't care. I like the character. I like Metal Lee, but I think there's a little bit too much going on in the story right now for Iki to just be like, oh, and Metal Lee dropped in. Just like, okay, cool. What about everybody else? You know, what about all the other people that we know that are involved in the story right now? Now, what's going on in the Daikoku-ten? Yeah, that's exactly it. It's exactly it. It's like, you know, if you're gonna bring Naruto or Sasuke back right now, because they were too much of a focus of the story, in order to bring one of them back, it would have to be like the perfect moment. And it wouldn't be like, oh, now Naruto's gonna come in clutch. It would more be like a Dragon Ball Z moment where, since Naruto's not in the Daikoku-ten, he'd be able to be like, no, Boruto, that's not how we should do things. And, you know, he'd be there for moral guidance. Or, you know, come in with a support moment. You know, that way Naruto or Sasuke is not the focus, but at least we can still have them back in the story and not have Tree Sasuke, who can't give his daughter his eyes, and Daikoku-ten Naruto and Hinata. Yeah, me either. Like I said, there's still just so many things going on. Like, we don't know what's going on with Jiraiya. Well, we do know what's going on with Jiraiya, but Jiraiya's just not doing anything right now. It seems like this is Iki's way of wrapping up Ada's storyline. Like, I think no matter what, at the end of this story, at the end of this next chapter, Iki is gonna figure out Iki's gonna kind of finalize Ada's storyline. And then I think Daemon's will get wrapped up very shortly after that, because, you know, Daemon's basic only purpose for living is Ada. So, all I know is that the Hidari versus Sarada fight rematch is gonna happen. Oh, that's next chapter for sure. If that's next chapter for sure, that'll be awesome. But that's actually not going to be awesome, because Sarada's like basically fucking dying right now. Just going mega blind. Oh, okay. Okay, that's Sarada's next focus. I see. Just slightly better uphill there, but that wasn't too bad. Just need to knock at the air time. Yeah. I don't know who it's gonna be. Like, I'm assuming you mean from the heroes, right? Because, like, I think Matsuri is gonna die. Or not Matsuri, I'm gonna go now. Have a good day and a good time in the rest of your stream. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate you showing me how far away from. Oh shit! Nice improvements. I don't know if you have a .498, but holy crap, you're getting close. I feel it's gonna be. Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like it's gonna be Ada. There's just too much going on with her right now. There's too much going on with her for. I think, you know, it makes sense for it to be Ada. Daemon is just, I don't know. Daemon's a beast. I don't see him dying. Sarada is just too important to the central storyline to murder, although she is being sidelined at every possibility.
What you expect me to do? Push you away when we're both feeling blue. No lies can help what you're going through. Some things can change, but you know it won't. Everyone knows that the
But yeah, I can't really think of anyone that would be.
say the words. Some people change, but you know
No one's really in a position to sacrifice themselves or anything like that, so I don't see
I make everything okay.
any of the main characters like Team 10 dying. That would be obscure.
You have to find a way.
Shikamaru's too far removed.
In my veins, in my veins. Liars are all the same.
I feel like Kashin Koji wins that fight without too much. Like,
Mistakes are made again.
if Kashin Koji trained Boruto well enough that he could Rasengan Uzahiko and freaking what's his nuts? Yeah, Code one time and Code just get wrecked,
Poisons in my veins.
then I think that we can safely say that
Same.
Code versus Kashin Koji, it basically just goes to Kashin Koji. I could be glazing a little bit though because I'm a huge Jiraiya fan. You can't give me Jiraiya clone without me glazing Jiraiya a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think Ada. I think Ada. If I had to like put my finger on it, I think Ada makes the most sense. Her storyline is pretty much done. Like I get it, she's obsessed with fucking. My brain is turning into mush. She's obsessed with what's his face. It's just kind of like, you know, leave Code in the background. That finish is way stronger. Holy shit, that finish is way stronger. Oh my god. I need to look into what I just did there and try and replicate it. Because I saw that finish was huge. Yeah, I would like to see it. I like I said, I'm a huge Jiraiya fan, so for me, like, it's just already decided. You know, I don't see Code walking out of that. Code was like the big scary big bad early on, but now Code is just kind of not scary. Like, you can't have Jura walking around and me be afraid of Code. 33 chapters is crazy, honestly. I'm glad that Iki is sticking with it and clearly got a lot of pointers from Kishi before Kishi went past. Because, like, this is... It's getting good. Iki is hitting it out of the park lately. Take my sweater off. It's 5 bajillion degrees in here. I can't believe that we're actually gonna get a proper animation for it. I still have to watch One Piece live action. I've been seeing clips of it, and I'm okay with it, but holy shit. the voice that they chose for Chopper makes me want to grate cheese, grate my nose into cheese. It's pretty bad. I'm really keeping the anime on hiatus to get more manga material. Well, yeah, because it felt really sad to, like, 60% filler is not acceptable, honestly. Like, you can't be a repeat of Naruto and worse. It's like, I get it, but just do what Oda does, you know? If you have to take a hiatus on the anime, if you have to take a 6-month break, an 8-month break, to get some chapters out, do it. Because at least then, you know, you can focus on creating some quality, and then when it finally does get animated, people will love it. Slow, because I had to turn hard there at the end. I see where I need to improve. I just need, I know currently people are really impatient and want Boruto to come back, and people are getting a little bit impatient, but I tell people, well, that's just it. Like, you have to be willing to wait a little bit, because we were impatient and we got trash. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was bad. We got something that was not really up to the standard of what the Naruto fandom is expecting. And probably by the time the anime returns, be around 40 to 50. That would be nice, honestly. That's a healthy lead. I don't know what One Piece has right now. I think it's about 100. Obviously, One Piece is significantly longer, so. But just for reference. That airtime really hurt my speed. Watch it as my ghost just pulls away from me. Still need to go higher. That was a really good landing on there. I've never read or watched Chainsaw Man. I know a lot of people say it's really good. Just never really got into it.
I'm asking all the questions, but then I question them. Like, what's the point of living existing when you can't see your God in flesh? I'm looking for the answers. They say to pray instead. I think I'll find them one day, but with a helping hand. I know that it's not easy, but I believe I will. Yeah, I'll get over all my fears and really conquer everything. I think I'll be alright, 'cause I'm not giving.
It was good. The ending was just not it. Suffers from Death Note syndrome. Fantastic start, but no close. Death Note, 25 episodes of the best anime ever written. Unfortunately, it's 37 episodes long, or 38. Sure have. I have an 8.9 on 3. Actually, I think I have an 8.6. I don't really have any intentions of improving 3. Bad registry. Just a poorly programmed block. My ghost downhill is actually kind of sexy right there, and we're coming in a little bit too tight. Dude, Brunch, I feel you. I went through dinner service tonight with like just the tiniest bit, and then I got home and smoked the last bit that I had so I could keep my sanity. And I can't get any more until tomorrow because all the shops are closed. And even if I were to like order it in or anything, it would just not come in time. Why am I going so sharp like that, dude? Why am I terrible at this game? I'm not terrible. I'm being overly critical, but that's kind of my smarten up speech. The only thing I care about on this map is a fucking... I don't care about a 15.5. I don't care about a 15.498. Care about any of that. I just care about sub 16. It's the only thing I care about. And my starts are terrible. Rock. Rock beats car. And car beats scissors. But I don't know if scissors beats paper.
I wanna see through the heart that bears it all. Take it apart, throw it away, put it back together again.
Still too high. It's probably a stressful endeavor though. I can't imagine mapping sober. Can't imagine mapping at all, so doing it sober just sounds not fun. Still terrible. I need to be much higher. My ending is really bad right now, and I need to stop driving it like my ghost does and start driving it like a sensible human being. Coming up here, coming low here, down into the sharp line. Beautiful start, 0.4. Okay. So there's like a 10th and a half that we can get right there at the end, if I'm not fucking horrendous. Big if. Big if. Well, yeah, the scenery is tedious as shit. The route would be kind of straightforward, you know? You just gotta plot a start, plot a finish. Figure out how spicy you want to make it. Wheel touch on the rocks on the right side. Terrible uphill. The scenery is mind-numbing, dude. That would be like me going and placing sand blocks in Minecraft right now, not stoned. I would just end it. Just destroy the hardcore world. It's not worth it. Sharp. Too sharp. Too short.
Atomic particles traveling near the speed of light do decay more slowly than stationary particles. As strange and counterintuitive as it seems, time dilation is a law of nature.
Fuck it. Let's get rid of the problem here. Let's get rid of the problem. I know how to drive the fucking map. I don't need my ghost here to tell me if I'm good or bad. It's either gonna be faster or it's not. My ghost is not gonna make me slower. Faster. It might make me slower, actually, just because of how my ADHD works. I was sloppy. Speed boost might be able to carry through, though. That end seemed a little bit wide. I feel like I went kind of high. And I think I can sharpen that out just a little bit. Oh, that was terrible. We got airtime. Pretty good. Ooh, +9, but down a 10. Let me recover that. +5, down a 10th. I think we can recover that. I just wheel touched on the rock again. Approaching 2,000 attempts. I didn't think I was going to be on this map for 2 hours. I'm not going to lie. I'm so obsessed with getting a sub 15 right now. Like I did not think I was going to be here for 2 hours. Honestly, I thought maybe I was going to be a better driver than this. Clearly not the case.
Elixir of life. Because time slows down close to the speed of light, special relativity provides us with a means of going to the stars.
Played map 11, got back under 450. Which one's 11 again? Loving the ice map? Blue ice, yeah. That's right. The one that I'm not terrible at. I did actually improve my ice time twice in a short session. When was it? On 17? Is 17 the orange ice map? 16 or 17? I think it's 17. It was nice, honestly, because like one improvement would be like, oh, you know, I drove it shit, so I improved slightly. 2 improvements, and they were like decent improvements, shows that I'm actually starting to learn ice a little bit more. So it was nice. It was nice to see it. That map is hard. The more I'm learning ice, the more I'm realizing that map fucking sucks. But god damn, it is rewarding to be able to do a little bit nicer. 0.4, holy, that's actually insane, dude. Phew. Zoom. That's incredible. I think my PB on that map is like a 30. So you're definitely doing better than I am. Might be a 29. I'm not sure. Remember. It's nothing to write home about. I'll tell you that much. Nope. Bad landing. I'm still trying to land low. I don't know why. Right idea, wrong execution. We still need to be a little bit higher. About a car length and a half. Car width and a half? That's how words work. Bad landing. Two things went wrong there. We steered too aggressively as we were coming down, and we also wall bounced off of the rock on the way down. There's a gear to gain. Anytime I'm plus speed right there, it's because I'm gaining a gear. Didn't realize that. Oh wait, sorry, I gotta say it like virtual. So like the thing about, alright, so like the thing about gears, right? That's all I ever remember from his streams, is every time he starts breaking you down about gears. That was a decent landing, but a terrible angle. Like, nice and flat, came out of it with a fair bit of speed, but holy crap, was that angle bad. Oh. Okay, so right there, that's the gear up that we're looking for. But I need to get it while we're aimed straight forward. Otherwise, I'm going to lose almost all of my speed as I'm gearing up in the turn. So gear up there. There we go. Faster here. Nope, still slower because I don't know what I did. And just slower all the way through. Okay. Getting close. Definitely getting consistent as well. 'Cause I'm starting to drive a lot of low 16s. A little bit of airtime there, so I can absolutely murder that run. Don't even need to hit the checkpoint to know that we would have been down about 25 speed. Okay, so we get the gear up, we're positive speed, and then I need a better downhill. Be able to keep that speed. Okay, that was a worse downhill because we're getting a little bit of airtime when we do that. So it's gonna have to be a left-right. And then just terrible because I was way too straight when I came into the bottom of that hill. I have learned a lot. It's just like the things I've learned are still just outside of my grips in terms of executing consistently. So I can get lucky here and there, or, you know, I can get 1,500 runs in and have definitely improved. When I first did this, I thought I was maxed out at a 16.5. I'm now going for a sub 16. That was bad. I heard the skid there. And then we need to be on the other side of that, which means we actually need to come into that a little bit wider, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. That would actually make a lot of sense. Yeah, better speed. Interesting. Okay. And then you would come super low right there. Rock. Don't rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. And then down a 10th because of a bad downhill. Oh my god, dude. And then we bump, so we're down again, 17 speed and 2/10. All because we were not high enough. I mean, classic excuse, right? It wasn't high enough. +8 would be huge if I could keep it. Damn, if this wasn't so fun, I would have moved on a long time ago. I think I might enjoy precision maps. Yep, aggressive turn into the landing, and then a bad bounce into the finish. I don't need to see checkpoints to know we'd be down 0.4, give or take. That's just too sharp. Trying to drive the road again. I should just be trying to crash right here. They can be fun, sometimes painful. I'm okay with painful, honestly. I am okay with pain. Just not so like tower maps. Endurance is currently the bane of my existence. Anything that's multi-lap, like the four lap multi-lap on map 20 24? No, 20. I'm not even gonna set a time on that one. Because like it's not even fun to drive. And my opinion on that might change. But for right now, like that map is not enjoyable to drive at all. So to do 4 laps of it is stupid.
No, I'm not giving.
Still turning way too sharp right there. It's really bad.
I'm not giving.
That uphill, I know what to do. I just don't know how to get my tire up without getting airtime. Because like in theory, you just want to get a nice curve, I guess. Sharp and then wide? If I go sharp and then widen out my turn.
I'm not giving.
It's just so hard to get that angle. It's fucking insanely hard. Alright, let's see this. Down here, straight down, into the slide. Airtime sucks, not even gonna bother to get checkpoint there. I got a little trip on the first. Nice. Where are you gonna go? I'm up to Colorado. Oh hell yeah.
No, I'm not giving in.
Flashing lights dance with fire in the night. I'm wired. Watch the time pass us by. Is this feeling lying? Could you pass the lighter? Yeah, I'm trying to keep my cool.
Terrible. I don't even need to hit that checkpoint anymore to know when it's a bad run. That's what I'm saying. The ghost is useless. What are you gonna do? Skiing or snowboarding, or you going to visit people? It's not really skiing or snowing season, so interesting time of the year to go for that. If I didn't get fucking airtime, that was PB. If I didn't get fucking airtime, that was PB by a 10th. Mostly for the dispo. I don't know if I'll do anything. Are you in a non-legal state? Or it's just cheaper there.
Speaking, what am I supposed to do? 'Cause it feels so good. Feeling wild like a super me.
Oops. Better quality. Ah, okay. better quality, cheaper prices type deal. And probably just because Colorado was one of the first states to legalize, just better stuff than what's in your state. Not too sharp. So hard. Like, I understand why people say it was like when you're starting to get closer and closer and closer to the maxed out time, just why it gets to be so fucking difficult. It's because, like, you know, your ghost does a lot of things well, so you have to find those tiny areas of improvement where you can get a better landing or just a better angle or slightly better no slide or slightly better entry. And so it really limits, you know, how easy it is to improve when your times are awful in comparison. When you're like me and you're like, oh, you're driving like a 17-second time. Like, cool, I've improved to a 16. That 1 second was actually much, much easier to improve than any further improvement I'm gonna get. Still negative 17. It is interesting though that you can visibly see the car slow down in almost every case. Still too soon. Fuck. So difficult to get that front tire up first. Like, I just want to get the front tire up a little bit so I can get on the road, so I can start to get traction, get the fuck out of the slide. And plus 7 speed, so I need to be within a 10th in order to PB right now, if I'm not perfect in my beginning compared to my ghost. If I'm not perfect or ahead, by the time I get to the last checkpoint, I need to be within 1/10, like flat, no room for variance. I'm also going too sharp again. I don't know why I'm so scared of this initial penalty. It's the very first time I'm ever driving in the game, so we're on the track, so we don't exactly need to be super cautious. Not that aggressive though. Saved 2,000s while slower. Interesting. Fuck, that would have been really good. I want to come in sharp, but instead of coming in sharp, I need to come down the hill earlier. So I can get a slightly cleaner angle through there. Penalty. That I didn't straighten out enough. pretty much all of that speed that we're gonna gain is just from having a better angle through here. I need to turn so aggressively. That airtime right there is still hurting me really badly. The airtime and the last landing are my biggest contention points right now. How far am I from ads? We are 7 minutes away from ads. Maybe a little bit less. I don't actually have the window up right now. I'm just kind of guessing based on math. Close. Nope, too tight. Sorry, not tight. Too tight? Yeah, too tight. I just jerked the car to the right and got airtime on the downhill. Both of those are going to hurt my speed and kill my run. We're at 1,600 attempts. If I get to... It's fucking 3 a.m. Holy shit. If we get to 4 a.m., I gotta end stream. That gives me 1 hour to PB on this map. Didn't leave myself a lot of time for the other maps. Means I'm gonna have to grind them in the morning. Alright, I'm gonna yeet y'all into Adblivion as soon as I finish this run. There we go. I'll be back in 3 minutes. YouTube, you don't get ads. Still has to be higher. Which means probably still want to get onto the road just a little bit earlier. And we definitely want to get down that hill sooner. Oh, I scraped my tire on the way down. That was really fucking unfortunate.
Sometimes you gotta let go, 'cause I gotta let you go.
Still too sharp. Some of these no slides are just fuck. Like I can't see my tire when I'm that close with the bush, so I have to kind of guess. Fucking painful. It is so hard to get the start that my fucking ghost got. I gotta go tomorrow, so I'm not dying for another week. I mean, that's fair. But okay is closer. I mean, if you're going just for weed, but okay. Too fucking tight. I mean, yeah, if you're not doing it to, like, you're not really doing it to sightsee or anything, may as well just go wherever it's easier. Stock up and then go home. How does something like that work when it's not federally legal? Do you have to like plan a route where you only drive through legal states? Yeah, that's fair. Not sure how far of a drive it is, but if you're driving like, you know, 12, 16 hours, it's not ideal to drive there and then fucking just immediately be like, all right, stay for the night, sleep, go home. It's legal until you cross the border with it. That's what I mean, is like, because there's lots of places where it's legal state by state. So like, you know, if you're traveling with it, which you obviously are, how does that work? Like, just don't get caught? Is that kind of the idea? Airtime. As long as you don't give them a reason to pull over and search, I mean, that's fair. Don't commit a felony or don't commit a misdemeanor while you're committing a felony. I think that's how that line goes.
Hey, so this is a little awkward. Things haven't really been working out as well between us, and I think it's time for both of us to kind of just move forward.
If that line wasn't terrible, that was it. Getting slightly more consistent. That was terrible. Yeah. Especially if you're like me and you use it for any form of like medicinal reasons. It's really, really tough after a little while. I use it for my ADHD and like, normally it's okay. But after 3 or 4 days without it, when my sleep starts to get all crazy too, it's just, it's not good, man. It's not feasible.
Be quiet. I hear the thunder that comes from far away. It's like a noise in my head.
Using it for medical, but legally it's considered recreational. That's fair. I'm self-prescribed because, but like, I haven't been to a doctor in years. I need to go see one soon, but technically mine would be considered recreational, but I just tell people what it's for and they're like, oh, it's medicinal. I don't really like antipsychotics or Ritalin and things like that. It's the only thing that keeps me sane. I feel that. I have no other vices. I don't drink. I don't smoke tobacco. I don't smoke any. I don't do any other drugs. I have no other vices. I just consume cannabis. And I play a lot of video games, which is technically a vice. YouTube, what's the verdict? Is anyone hanging out with us on YouTube right now? Can I end the YouTube stream? I feel like I can. I feel like, yeah. YouTube, if you still wanna hang out with us, the best place to do it is over on twitch.tv or download the Twitch app. And you're going to be looking for the exact same name. It is going to be Aquatic Cactus. I will still be live over there, over on twitch.tv, so you can find me on your web browser or on your mobile phone on the Twitch app. That's the best place to find me. Other than that, I am going to end the YouTube side of the stream so I can play music that I actually want to listen to after I play my own stuff. That is pretty much the exact same boat that I was in. Pretty much the exact same boat that I was in.
Sweet bubbling, bubbling, plagues and rot, disease boiling away in our grandfather's pot, dreaming of pestilence, plague and malady, foreigner goes.
All right, YouTube. We have said our goodbyes. Peace out, much love, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for meow.